a tie in the preseason thanks to a really clutch drive by quarterback Spencer Rattler at the very end of the game. We're going to go through both quarterbacks and how they played. We're going to go through some of the MVPs of today's game. Mason Tipton continues to shine, and he just locked himself a spot on the 53-man roster. Welcome into Saints Now by Chat Sports. As always, my name is Trace Girouard. We greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in and getting your post-game information from us. I will encourage you to subscribe to the channel. We had over 65,000 people tune in to the watch party. We go live every single game day. We're going to be live every single snap throughout this season. So I encourage you to subscribe to Saints Now. Plus, you'll get daily videos by Saints fans for Saints fans. Let's go and take a look at the box score for both teams. In my opinion, this was all Jags for most of the game. The Saints really couldn't get the offense rolling early. It didn't really get clicking until the second half. But at the end of the day, the final score, 17-17. Both offenses struggled at times. The Saints' defense was not amazing, to be totally honest. The Jags' offense was able to convert a lot on third down. But at the end of the game, the Saints, they would bend, but they did not break. The offense in New Orleans performed fairly well, in my opinion. Could have been better, though. The theme of the offense was finish your freaking dinner. It was really, really frustrating to see the Saints multiple times get to the red zone, get big plays, and then shoot themselves in the foot. It was really, really frustrating to see multiple opportunities go to waste, just get a field goal, because you could have converted, gotten 6, 7 points, and this would have been a victory as opposed to a tie. The only interception on the day coming from Spencer Rattler through a pick late. Thought that was going to seal the game, but at the end of the day, the Saints were able to climb back and get a dub. On the ground, Kendre Miller was really good. We got to see some action from Marcus Yarns. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, dude, this guy was playing like a bowling ball. Y'all remember the rock that SpongeBob and Patrick would ride around Bikini Bottom? That's literally Clyde Edwards-Helaire today running the football. This guy was impossible to tackle. He led the Who Dat chant at the beginning of the game. He was playing with a sense of fire that I haven't seen in a player in a long time in the black and gold. And I'll tell you what, he was phenomenal on the offense. I think he has also earned himself a spot on the 53-man roster. The Jaguars offense was able to move the ball fairly well. At the beginning of the game, it was very clearly the New Orleans Saints defensive twos versus the Jaguars offensive ones. They were able to move the ball really, really well. Got to finish your dinner on third down. The defense was not able to get stops until late in the game. You got to stay ahead of that. But big time shout out to a couple of players who made some turnovers. Vernon Broughton recovered a fumble in the red zone after Trevor Lawrence slipped and botched the handoff. Big time shout out to him. He did awesome today. Jalen Ford also got a pick in the red zone, was fired up about that, and Jonas Sanker had an absolutely clutch pick that would have sent this game to overtime. Preseason doesn't have overtime. And that was really clutch because Cam Little, we've already seen him nail a 70-yard field goal. So the Jags have a weapon at the kicker. Saints defense, once again, bend. They did not break. It was awesome to see the young guys making plays. It was awesome to see two rookies get some turnovers, and Jalen Ford had an awesome day as well. Let's talk quarterbacks, though, because I know that's what y'all are most interested in. I want to hear from you in the comments section. Is Tyler Shough or Spencer Rattler the guy who should start week 1? Because in my opinion, today, Spencer Rattler won. Week 1, Tyler Shough was the more successful quarterback, but 199 yards, 18 of 24, 1 touchdown in the air to Dante Pettis at the very end of the game, was also able to rush in for a 2-point conversion to tie up the ball game, did throw that interception, but like I said earlier, the Saints defense able to make plays, able to prevent that from absolutely destroying the game and finishing things off. Tyler Shough, 9 of 12 today, only 66 yards. He got the start today. Played the whole first half. Spencer Rattler played the whole second half. Look, nothing against Tyler Shough, but I want to see better production than 9 of 12 for 66 yards. I would like to see him find the end zone. I would have liked to see him use his legs a little bit more. Took a couple bad sacks. You saw when pressure got in his face. He did panic a little bit, but these are all things that you can coach out. I believe in Kellen Moore. I believe in Doug Nussmeier. I believe in Scott Tolzien. So I want to see those coaches get into the film room with Tyler Shough, address those problems, and I want to see him bounce back because Responding to adversity is a big way to win over head coach Kellen Moore. And guys, a big way to win over me is just by supporting the show. You like, you subscribe, but if you want to get something for yourself, we got an awesome shirt. I like to call them shoodies. It's a short sleeve hoodie, thus a shoodie. This shirt was on sale. It was $55, but now we got it for you for $33. Click the link down below in the comments and description of this video, chatsports.com/SaintsPrime, and you can walk away with this fresh-looking shirt on sale for $33. Do not miss out, because once they're gone, I don't think we're going to have another stock. So get in the comment section, click the link, and cop one today. MVP, we're going to give out some game balls. We're going to start offense. Number 15. I would like to be the first to congratulate Mason Tipton on locking himself a spot on the 53-man roster once again. The UDFA out of Yale was a preseason prince last year, shined during training camp. He continued that this summer, has been excellent during the preseason. And this guy right here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, I think he's going to be a big sleeper for the New Orleans Saints. Mason Tipton is a special wide receiver. He is a special player. I think that he is a guy that the New Orleans Saints found a diamond in the rough as a UDFA. There's clear chemistry between him and Spencer Rattler. Tyler Shough hit him for that 54-yard touchdown last week. I'm telling you right now, this kid is going to definitely raise some eyebrows this season. Very, very proud, very, very happy for Mason Tipton. Excited to see him continue to grow and continue to take those steps to be the guy, because the New Orleans Saints need some help behind Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed. Mason Tipton is an excellent option, in my opinion. Kendre Miller was also very good today, averaged 3.5 yards per carry, was very effective in a lot of different plays. And I know that 6 carries, 21 yards is going to be like, that's not good, though. Like, what the hell is that? For what it's worth, there were multiple times, pretty much any time Kendre Miller got hit, he did not go down on first contact. A lot of times there was pressure in the backfield. Kendre Miller was trying to get to the line of scrimmage. Not only does he get there, he gets hit 2, 3, 4 yards behind line of scrimmage, still able to turn it into a positive gain. Imagine if the offensive line can get that push and that contact can come a yard or two down the field. Think about what Kendre Miller can do. A reminder, it's the backup offensive line as well. So I don't think that you should really panic when it comes to this type of production, because if you watch the tape, Kendre Miller was much, much better than what the box score shows. Jonas Sanker, defensive MVP, without a doubt. Without a doubt, our defensive MVP. 5 solo tackles, a pass breakup, a very, very clutch interception. By the way, he had a second left. Saints should have had an opportunity to kick a field goal and win. Mikey Taylor could have had an opportunity to get a bunch of raffle tickets for our gold jersey we're giving away. Totally whacked that the No Fun League had to step in there. He definitely had a second left. But Jonas Sanker was making plays all over the field. He was flying around everywhere. It seemed like every other time the Saints were on defense, every other play, he was near the football, making something happen. Absolutely great day from Jonas Sanker. I think he was an excellent draft pick, and I do believe that his role is going to continue to evolve in Brandon Staley's defense. Jalen Ford, the second-year linebacker out of Texas, also had a really good day. 4 tackles, a TFL, a pass breakup, and guess what? He logged an interception in the red zone, was able to stall the Jags offense, was able to take the ball away. I mean, it was really, really good pick. Right in the right space, made a good athletic play, took it, and was able to say, that is my football. Shout out to Jalen Ford for having a really, really good day. Quicy Riley led the team in tackles today. Very impressed with what he's been able to do. Sure, there was a lot of plays where he was giving up some yardage, but I didn't see this guy miss a lot of tackles, and a theme of the defense in the first half was tackling needs to be worked on. Second half, things got a little bit better, but Quicy Riley definitely had another good day. I hope that he is a player that can beat out Isaac Yiadom and prove to be a starting corner, because I think the young trio of Alontae Taylor, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Quicy Riley could be really, really exciting for the foreseeable future. I, all in all, didn't think this game was amazing. I didn't think it was horrible. At the end of the day, the final score is what it was. It wasn't beautiful for the first half. That is a fact. But the New Orleans Saints were able to climb back. They were able to show that they could fight through some adversity. They were able to show that they have players who will play with passion, play with fire, and I do believe that the New Orleans Saints are headed in the right direction. Shout out to Daniel Lee in the live chat. cousin of Tyler Shough, I think he said it best. Kellen Moore is not just coaching a team. He is building a real football squad. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I think the New Orleans Saints are headed in the right direction, despite the critics, despite the nonsense, despite what other people may say about this team. We only may win 5 games, but I think the future is headed in the right direction for the black and gold. I want you to grade the performance today for me. A, B, C, D, or F. Get in the comment section. I'm going to grade this. If they would have won, I would give it a B. I'm going to go with a C+, though, because I would have liked to see better football. But at the end of the day, I still think that they were, impressive considering they ended up tying the football game. Friendly reminder to subscribe to Saints Now by Chat Sports. We go live every single game day. I'm a diehard Saints fan, and I'm very, very excited for what this season has to hold. I'm really, really excited to hang out with each and every one of you on game day throughout the week, on the short form, on the long form content, on the live content as well. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all stay golden. Winners and losers video coming at you tomorrow morning. Depends on when you're watching it, but it's going to be bright and early tomorrow morning. We'll see you then. Y'all have a wonderful evening.